Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to be here tonight to present such a prestigious award of the Ballon d'Or. This award has been going strong since 1956, and I want to thank all of you footballers for being here tonight and for putting all the work that you have throughout your career and throughout the course of this season, when nobody's looking, and the hours in the gym, the hours on the pitch, and on the ball. This award is to honor you guys and to honor that sacrifice that you have made to be considered among the best footballers in the world. But there is only one that can win. When I was a little boy, I had many favorite footballers growing up. Ones that were flashy, on and off the pitch. The ones that had wacky hairstyles and neon cleats that lit up the pitch by their appearance. But as I grew up and matured, there was always one player that I loved. He has inspired so many people in the world, as well as myself, with his ability on the pitch. A player that is considered the best soccer player to ever grace the field, and has produced magical moments on such a consistent level. He has left people with their jaws on the ground, and he has wrong-footed defenders more than I can count. A player that disperses atoms on the one side of the defender and collects them on the other. He defies the rules of physics. I remember one time in 2016 in the Copa del Rey final, he had gathered the ball on the right side of the field, on the right sideline, and he began to dribble at full speed down the sideline. He then cut onto his left foot, tapped in between the three defenders, and began to drive for another 20 yards before taking on the fourth defender, which he beat and then rifled it into the bottom right corner. This goal is probably the best goal that I've seen in my life, and I don't think anybody can ever recreate such a fantastic moment that so many people remember for the rest of their lives. He's every goalkeeper's worst nightmare. When he cuts onto that left foot of his, you know that you are in trouble. I know many footballers do this before games, but I genuinely watch his highlights and games before every single one of my matches. I have a whole YouTube playlist dedicated to him. There's 70 plus videos on that playlist, which is something like 4 hours, 15 hours long. And I try to recreate it as best as I can. I try to recreate his playing style, because it only makes sense to try to replicate the best player in the world. To be considered for such an honorable award is such a great honor. To be among footballers such as Johan Cruyff, Michael Platini, Marco van Basten, Ronaldo, Zizou, Ronaldinho, Cristiano Ronaldo, all these players have revolutionized the game of soccer, and they've been influential to so many people throughout the world. They have been the diamonds that people seek to find in life. They're really just top-class footballers. The Ballon d'Or has been going strong since 1956, and I can't think of a player more deserving than this man. He came to FC Barcelona at the young age of 13 years old and has worked his way through the academies and into their first team. But it came at a cost. When he was a little boy, he was diagnosed with a growth hormone disorder. But despite this, he's worked his tail off, and he's now considered the best footballer to ever play. It's not sure if he would have been the best footballer. When he was a little boy, he was playing on the sideline, and there was a game going on. And the coach needed a sub. So he said, "Hey, come here, we need you to play." So they got him, they put him on the field, and instantaneously, it was magic. It was something that people had never seen before. Watching this player play is like watching a wizard at work. He has scored 700 goals for FC Barcelona and has dominated in the Champions League, La Liga, Premier League, French Division, and German. He's guided his team to a World Cup final in 2014, as well as 3 Copa Americas, and in 2018, he helped his team get qualified for the World Cup, which is not something that they were even in the running for. The team was very, very struggling, and they were very, very, very bad at the moment. But through his will and consistency and his dominance on the field, he helped them qualify for the 2018 World Cup. He's also scored 71 goals for his national team of Argentina and has been their star player for so many years. Unfortunately, this year he was gratefully disrespected by his club After having a drought last year of not winning any major trophies, he was willing to leave the club for a free clause. But their manager shut it down. To be a player and to be so selfless to want to leave a team for such a free clause, even though you are the highlight, you would have the highest buyout clause of any player in the world. It's something that it represents this player and the frustrations and dissatisfaction that he's had in the past years with this club and their management. But despite all this, he has come out again and he's dominated. It is my honor and privilege to present this award to Lionel Messi, the best player maybe to ever play the game of soccer. This will be his 7th award, more than any footballer ever. I don't see anybody ever dominating the world of football the way that he has in his career. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Lionel Messi.